maybe don't burn your phone yet. It's a Verizon thing, not a phone thing, not a Google thing. So.
A rare day I'm making phone calls, that shit fucking happens.
Yeah. It was.
And I'm immediately like, burn the robots down.
I'm so, like, whenever I use AI, I use, like, please and thank you. And that's great. But also, please add this, like, using manners. And maybe when the bots take over, they will spare me.
They will
because
show mercy
I've been polite.
They're going to straight murder my ass.
They're going to be like, that one, she was a cunt.
Oh, I'm on that list, bitch. You know I fucking am.
They're more likely to be like, what a polite battery.
Welcome to Ramblings of a Restless Mind. Let's get ready to ramble.
Hello. Thick thighs save lives. Cheers to that.
And I'm living proof.
You know, people should be friends with us. Listen, Joe's become a friend, right? It's more than an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was drinking. It wasn't a pause. I was finishing a sip.
Joe's like, technically you pay me, so I think I have to say yes, maybe.
Is this what an entourage feels like?
Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm Jen. Hopefully this is not your first time tuning in, but if it is, also welcome. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy the ride. We don't know where we're going to go ever whenever we start these things. And
sometimes,
of course,
we don't even acknowledge that we're out of touch. We just start talking and it happens. So
welcome to our brains.
Yeah,
a bit.
Exactly.
We hope you're doing well. We hope you're doing better than well. We hope you're doing fantastic, living the dream. And if not, you'll get there.
So in other words, this is our discombobulated.
Yeah, this is the time of year where, like, we've made it to the end of February and we are really fucking sick of the cold. And North Carolina is obviously not that cold. We've had a couple of cold snaps though.
Yeah, but
that have kind of tested, but it is nothing.
Bizarre, up and down, but climate change is not real. Not real, guys.
Yeah, and the earth is flat.
Yes, absolutely.
So we're kind of in this space where, like, we're
I had
ready.
A cousin that fell right the fuck off. So proof.
You know what? We all in this room. You know what? I don't know. I don't know if Joe believes the earth is flat, but if he's a flat earther. But I can say that I have been skydiving twice. And in both of those times when I jumped out the plane, I can see the curve of the earth. Yeah. So it is round.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't know. Anyway,
I've been high enough in a plane flying where I can fucking see the goddamn horizon. Do these people not fly?
I don't know.
I am fascinated.
Yeah.
Like, even just like you, it's amazing. And I fucking am an adrenaline junkie. And so watching the dude that jumped from actual outer space, skydiving wise. Yeah. It was one of those Red Bull.
Is this person still alive?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Wow, that's next level.
Yeah, it's crazy. And same with like the guys that squirrel suit. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
I don't really have a real big desire to do like bungee jumping.
No, my neck. No, fuck off.
No, I don't know why. For some reason, skydiving seems way more secure to me than jumping around large rocks. And mountain landscape.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I Superman zip lined through the Costa Rican jungle, and that was the greatest thing that I've ever done, and the closest thing I've come to religious awakening.
We tried in Jamaica and you broke a nail.
I mean, and that was the kiddie version.
Yeah, I know.
I was so mad. There was a hole in that glove, man.
Yeah.
That was sad state of affairs. But sacrifices have to be made for fun.
Yeah,
it is.
Yep,
like
agreed.
The thing. Yeah,
it has to be a priority. But yeah, so heading into March, where it could be cold, it could be warm. You never know. But we are all desperately now ready.
The freeways could be on fire. We don't know it here in North Carolina, like North Kakalaki style crazy chaos. March
Madness. Big thing, you know, triangle, Duke and Carolina and state. Mm-hmm. So we'll be heading into pollen season. Then very, very quickly, pollen
when you're talking to me. No.
One of the less pleasant experiences here whenever you just see that yellow haze going on. But
That's some fucking Stephen King style shit when you just see like an amalgamous like form of
Good
yellow.
word.
Just like going down the street. I have sat on my porch.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's intense.
Yes.
Not pleasant.
You can't like feel like if you've never seen it, it's very hard to describe like watching
There will be pictures from like the
massive
airport
ghost.
or you know like the weather stations that have the cameras and stuff up, and it's literally just a yellow haze, a true yellow. It's like smoke, just yellow. It's unreal.
It's cohesive and yet not like it's fascinating but terrifying because you can't breathe, man.
Yeah,
and it covers everything.
Yep.
Yes.
And you gotta wash your car because it's not good for the pollen to sit on the paint of your car. But then as soon as you do, like boop, right back. But it's also like I don't even have seasonal allergies, but I still can't breathe when I walk outside just because it's so thick.
I am dead. I have to take allergy pills every day.
Yeah.
But I'm allergic to oak trees and I live in the city of oaks.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there's that. But I love it. Yeah.
So that's where we are.
No, it is, and some years are better than others, but yeah, it is a true glorifying and horrifying natural experience of the just sperm dump.
Yeah.
That nature does. I mean, where nature's like, you want to know who's boss, bitch? Like, yes. I stand in awe.
That's what I'm going to try to think of whenever pollen apocalypse happens this year. Just like, nature is just big dick energy right now.
That's right. As she fucking should. As she should. That's right.
I love it. Well, like AI can't fix this yet. Like we don't have an AI for pollen and allergies yet to fix these things.
Oh, no. And if it did, I would be terrified.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I would be scared out of my mind.
AI is, where do we sit with AI?
We got to slow down. We got to start labeling some shit.
It's, because it's, a version of AI.
Do you mean like politically in our country where our president signed in where the states don't have rights to defy using and having AI?
Nope. Didn't know that happened.
Oh, yeah.
I use you for my political news. But
yes, massive infringement of states' rights.
Well, that tracks.
It shouldn't track from the fucking...
No, it shouldn't. But for the current administration...
Holy shit, but it's true.
Yeah. But AI in general, I think it obviously has been a buzzword for a while and a lot of people are adopting it in different ways. But there's been smaller, less advanced versions of AI in our world for a long time. You know, but now it has, holy shit, evolved. Like, and it's even gotten, and I remember, with picture and video generation, with generative AI and stuff, like, and my mom would send me a video on Instagram or something, and I'd be like, Mom, that's AI.
Yeah.
And she's just like, how can you tell? And I'm like, I don't know, because we're in a generation that like we lived a life that wasn't like cell phones weren't a thing. The internet wasn't a thing, but then a large majority of our life has also included that. So I don't know if we just have a different eye for those kinds of things. But it could be real tricky. I got not in like a bad way, but with like a video of a cute animal, you know, and I'm like, oh, this is blah. And then my brother calls me out. Oh, AI is a hell of a drug. And I'm like, what? Let the animal be real. Let the animal be hugging.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I am terrified. I'm terrified of AI. I'm terrified of how far it's already gone. Fucking Grok should be abolished. The fact that you can command it to undress a picture of a child, and it does. It should be abolished. Anything that is in any way aiding, promoting, encouraging pedophilia should have a real hard stamp of no.
Yeah, why is that in the database, the data that's been fed into the system?
And unfortunately, it is being used for that a lot. And yeah, That's protecting pedophile bullshit. That's
For the record, I use AI sometimes, but I do not use it.
no.
for
I
that.
am, and again, I'm talking about an imagery.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not talking about someone trying to draft an email, right? Like, I
mean, it
I
is-
fully understand. Although I also think that there is a severe degrading of our society by that use, because I know some people when they email me by the use of AI, and obviously what is their actual brain response,
Yeah.
right? Because if you've already given me a database of response that came from you, and then spontaneously your vocabulary
Yeah.
and your soliloquy improves, right? Like, oh, I see.
How do they?
And like, okay, but if it's like so superfluous that I'm like, just fucking get to the goddamn point. I don't need you to monologue in the middle. Like, you know, sometimes it really like draws out these like big like leadership styles. Like, this is obvious. Like, but
Yeah.
I think it takes away independent thought. And I think that teachers are shockingly more aware that children are unable to write, and that children are unable to differentiate some basic common sense things, because we're in an actionless world where AI interprets and does too much for them. Which
That's
for
my
our
question
species
too.
is a little bit scary. We got to be able to survive on our own, guys.
How is that regulated, monitored, whatever for like schoolwork?
As in, what do you mean?
So, I mean, like if a kid has an assignment, like, and you just go to AI to get the answer and then put that as your answer, like how none of us have kids in school right now. But
We do not put enough money into education to have teachers fucking running every fucking answer to see if it's been AI generated, and it 100% is used all the time.
yeah,
I know because I have honest children.
yeah. That's right. I forgot. What you have one that graduates from high school this year, but very, very soon.
So like him, he absolutely is like, you know, where his buddies, his friends get, you know, used whatever. And I'm like, I cannot fault you. I would use whatever I had to my advantage, but I do obviously warn him and talk to him about like, you've got to be able to produce these answers on your own. You can't, you know, if you can't explain it. Like my role with all the kids, everybody has always been 80%. If you just know 80% of something, you can explain it to somebody else. I'm not asking you to be a perfect fucking genius, right? Like, so I think that you need to be able to at least have fundamentally built 80% of your response if you put it into AI.
Yeah. I mean, I've used it for work for like, I don't know, social media caption too. I still look over it, right? Because I don't want it to sound, you know, exactly. But it has made my days more efficient.
Oh, and in that way, fantastic. For marketing, sure. Great. Yeah, of course. That's literally what marketing has been of all time, right? It's a word generator. How can we toss a word salad, right, to entice you? So,
and graphics. It's got to be graphics now because people have attention spans and ads. But yeah, but I think also it can be somewhat analytical as well, as far as analyzing data. You know, within, if you're looking for patterns and trends within like KPIs and work and stuff like that, like it can be helpful. But there does have to be a human oversight and element to it. Like you can't just be like, and now my life is AI, you know, like it's Joe. I'd imagine you, not to throw it under the bus, but I'd imagine you use it quite a bit.
Yeah, I use the AI a lot. It's made a lot of stuff easier. It used to be fairly difficult to say like write a custom WordPress plugin, but now if you understand the prompt, then you can. It's just like people who are good at Google, like
I need good at Google.
No, it's true.
If you know how to say to Google what you want, you're going to get better
What
results.
command
It's
prompts will lead to that?
And I think, I don't know. I think what people said when it came out, how far it'd be already. I mean, we obviously haven't been that far. I think a lot of people like to get scared about it. I think, in my mind, what I hope will happen, this is the optimistic version, is people will overdo it with it. AI slop will ruin a good portion of our experience of the internet. New social media networks will arise that will say, we do not allow AI. And it'll start to champion things like human thought and creativity.
Yes.
And that could be good. That could be a net positive. But I think it's kind of a tool. I think people give it more credit It's another tool. It's a cool tool. It's something I don't think you can compare it to anything in the past. Like I don't think you can't be like, well, it was crazy when we got telephones. Well, it's not a telephone, man. It's
Exactly.
It's a robot that knows everything.
It's not that life changing.
Well,
it's still dependent on human input.
Well,
Like,
that's exactly it. It is the algorithm of humanity. What they've been doing for a very long time is feeding in our purchase data, right? Which is our intake data, which tells you everything about a person. Like one of the greatest things I ever did in college was a garbology study. You study what you throw away, right? Like, and classifying it and, then comparing it to people around you and their families and stuff. Cause I was older. There were people older when I was in college. And it was just fascinating, right? Like, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but to your point, Joe, of like trends, because I felt like before COVID, it was all about the videos and pictures need to be polished and professional and all this kinds of stuff. And then we went into COVID and we lost all of this natural personal human connection, right? And so then what came out of that is that we were all craving imperfect connection. Like we started giving more grace because we all moved to virtual meetings. And so your kid might run by with nothing but a t-shirt on with just Winnie the Pooh in it all across the place during your meeting. Right. And so there you got more grace with those. We were like, oh, you know what? Yeah. We remember people are human, you know? And so then we crave that connection and that piece. And I wonder if the more, kind of like what you were saying, Joe, like the more the AI is used and the more that everyone is aware of it, we're going to kind of see that cycle again. Like, okay, we don't want the fake anymore. Like we want your real thought. We want the people that get the Nobel Peace Prizes legitimately. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. It's interesting to see those trends.
But just by using the basic data of what, we take in, they used it as propaganda against people, right? Like putting out AI, so much of the bots, right? The stuff that's fed out that's fake and stuff, right? Is feeding off that data and then manipulating their algorithms, right? At what they're picking, what they're choosing, what they're liking. And what that's doing is sociological control. And that is by design. Absolutely by design, which is terrifying because that is AI, right? That's not labeled and it's being consumed as fact.
Yeah.
And it's having influence and impact, and it's damaging. People are making choices that are extremely self-defeating, believing that they're making them in an extremely patriotic gesture of creating something great, right? Not realizing, holy shit, it's hurt you.
Yeah.
You're bleeding. They're not. Right? It's like it unfortunately, I feel like they've weaponed and designed, and it just goes back to the concept of like the welfare queen, right? Like there's somebody to blame and they're just trying to make you fear and to have to blame. But the reality is the welfare queen is the fucking oligarchs. One of my favorite fucking political cartoons. And I wish that's where like when it's real and it's labeled and it has impact, like that's where I love like political cartoons because they're so simplistic in its message, right? It's got fucking Trump and Elon in the center with their fucking cookies. He's got the fucking MAGA supporter on his side. He's got one cookie. He's got the Democrat on the other side. His plate is empty. And Trump and Elon are going, you gotta watch out for that fucker. He's coming for your cookies, right? AI is being used against us already, and it terrifies the shit out of me because where we're currently at, right? And I don't see in where we've talked before a Congress who's doing absolutely fucking fuck all nothing to protect us, because that's what we need is protection. I believe it's incredibly advantageous when it comes to like medical, right? Medical abilities and for what it can do to increase odds of safety and success. Fuck, absolutely yes. Does it help with fucking businesses and generating information for us? Fan-fucking-tastic. But there's got to be something that has some type of constraint and regulation so that it can't be abused, because that's what I think is absolutely fucking happening, is being fucking abused, but we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And there's been, politicians that I fucking disagree with, that I've completely aligned. One of these things I would never thought I'd say I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene. But I fucking, on this fucking subject, I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene, right? Like AI should be fucking regulated and there should be a goddamn label on it. Like, cause like to your, like you said, your generation, but you know, generations before, I'm a little bit older. I have less exposure to being online. I find more disconnect with it. And I can imagine someone older than myself who really could be taken in by falsehoods because they don't have that conditioning to identify.
Yep.
Right. And I've just all of my personal experience with some of my older friends who, same thing like your mom, right? Like, look at this. And I'm like, that's completely fake.
Yep.
Like, that ain't real.
I mean, if my choices with my body are regulated, why can't AI be?
Oh,
We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. That's for a different episode. But, all right. Well,
my heart, my soul,
there's
right there.
that. As I
Yeah,
have Gemini up on my computer screen here.
Thank you for listening to Ramblings of a Restless Mind, brought to you by NC Estate Solutions. Nothing makes the human mind spiral like the loss of a loved one. What do? Who do you contact? What bills have to be paid? What documents need to be collected? When does an estate need to be filed with the government? NC Estate Solutions provides quality guidance on how to file probate on your own. And if the process is more than you can handle, Attorney Kara Williams and her team is a proven rock you can lean on. Estate administration can be a long and tedious, time-consuming process. You are there for them. Let NC Estate Solutions be there for you. Attorney Williams is happy to help today. Email her at kara@ncestatesolutions.com. That's CARA@ncestatesolutions.com. Or visit ncestatesolutions.com for more information.
I don't know. Let's lighten the mood. Joe, you got something for us over there?
Man, let's fucking bring it up a notch.
I feel like a great use of AI right now.
I just hear your like DJ Casey Kasem
Yeah, it
voice
came out
every
there.
time.
I feel like a great use of AI would
Excellent,
be
man. Excellent.
to play a game. And let's just go ahead and say we don't know how this is going to go. We're playing this along with you guys, and so play along. But remember those old choose your own adventure books?
Those are my favorite Goosebump
Same.
books.
Yeah.
I love them so
Those
much.
are great. So
Yeah.
I wrote a big prompt here, and I got it in the old Chat GPT internet
Oh,
box.
speaking of AI.
And it's going to give us like the first little bit of a story, and then we're going to choose what happens next.
Okay, so what do we do if we don't agree? Do we all have to agree on what happens next to be able to move to the next step? I'm assuming.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay.
I assume because none of this is real,
Okay.
that we could also just
Serious
say,
business, guys.
Like, what are the rules?
it's going to give us like three choices. We'll be like, false. We want you to burn it down. And it'll probably go with us.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna see.
we'll
Here
reserve
we go.
that option
This
for
is perfect.
ourselves.
We're gonna test AI right now.
So here we go. All right. This
Spin
is,
that wheel, Johnny.
this is the subject here. You wake up earlier than expected. No alarm, no urgency. Your phone is face down on the nightstand, suspiciously quiet. For once, nothing is demanding your attention, and that makes you uncomfortable. You sit up, aware of a strange sensation. Restlessness. Without a target. I feel like I'm being overly dramatic. So far, what's happened in the story is you woke up. All right, do you A, reach for your phone just to check a few things? B, sit there and let the feeling exist, even though it's annoying? Or C, get up and start a task you've been meaning to do?
My immediate reaction is my phone. I'd grab my phone.
Wait, so I have the option of A, grab my phone, B, lay there and think about it, or C, get up and do something else?
Yep.
Yeah, I would never choose any of those.
Well, because
I would choose option D, which is I'm going to go back to sleep.
because I mean, truly, like our phones are
It's too early.
like if you could. I don't know. I think there's a statistic on like on average how many times people look at their phone throughout a day. It just becomes a natural habit.
I know, and this speaks to the fact that I don't have social media. I don't have that.
Well, I don't necessarily pick it up to look at social media right away, but like to look at the time because I don't have an alarm clock. My phone is my alarm clock if I need an alarm clock. Well, see, I've been starting to take my watch off. We both have like Garmin. Well, you can see them now on the camera. We have Garmin smartwatches, but like I've been starting to take mine off at night. But because a little green light underneath it. And I'm light sensitive when I sleep. But so I don't know what you do whenever we have two different answers.
Okay, no, I will. If anything, right? If it was going
You
to,
had to choose between
I
those
had
three.
to choose, I'd get up.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that one.
So we're going to get up and start a task we've been meaning to do.
Yes.
All right. Let's tell the old chat box. Beep it boop bop, beep it boop bop. Beep bop.
Sound effects brought to you by Joe.
Calculating. I didn't actually
Enhance.
answer.
Oh,
Enhance. Enhance.
Enhance, yeah. Like the
Super Troopers.
Okay. You decide the feeling is unacceptable and it must be handled. You swing your legs out of bed with purpose and announce out loud for some reason.
throw your back out.
I'll just knock out one thing real quick. 30 minutes later, you're standing in a middle room holding an object you don't remember picking up, deeply invested in a task that was not on your mental list 5 minutes ago.
This tracks so much for you. How much weed did you smoke?
Wait,
You feel
I
productive.
just woke up.
And
I haven't got there yet,
Wake and bake.
apparently. I got my legs out, and then all of a sudden I had amnesia for 30 fucking minutes holding an object I've never seen. That weed.
That you
that's
don't remember.
not weed.
Yeah.
I am blacking out from weed, man.
sorry, Joe. Go on.
I like where this is going. You feel productive, but you also feel slightly feral. As you begin the task, a new thought
Yeah, that
creeps
does
in.
check.
If I finish this, what then? And at that exact moment, something interrupts you. Dun, dun, dun. What is it? A notification appears for something you absolutely did not sign up for, but now you must understand. B, you notice a minor imperfection in the room that suddenly feels morally wrong to ignore. Or C, you remember an idea from years ago, half-formed, unnecessary, but now feels very urgent.
Oh, man.
I mean, I feel like I chose the last one, so. Remember, you have amnesia.
Yeah, I
You're
don't know.
holding a box.
I'm holding an object that I don't remember acquiring, apparently.
I hope that this doesn't even recall and explain the object ever. That's just
no.
a red
Remember,
herring.
and the object is morally.
morally.
Well, no, that was it. You noticed something in the room that now it morally seemed like you had to address.
An
That seemed wrong. If you,
imperfection.
yes.
Yeah. That you
What was the third scenario?
You remember an idea from years ago, half-formed, unnecessary, but now urgent.
I'm going to go with that one.
That sounds what happened to me.
Right.
Because you're just like, how did this get here? You just, and then all of a sudden it makes you think of something else, and then just like, oh,
Yes.
gonna do that now.
Calculating. The idea hits you like a pop-up ad in your own brain. You remember vividly a project you thought of years ago. Not a good idea, not a bad idea, just an idea. One you never wrote down, never acted on, and absolutely did not need to resurface at 8:17 a.m. You can't even remember why it mattered. The only thought at the time is, this will definitely matter later. Congratulations, it's later. Your brain begins pitching. And with the confidence of a TED Talk, the evidence of your dream you half remember. The idea, oddly specific. What kind of idea is it? A business idea that would require a website logo and explaining it to people who didn't ask. B,
Oh, fuck that.
a creative project that no one needs but feels spiritually urgent. Or C, life optimization system that promises clarity and peace but somehow involves color coding.
Oh, can I answer this
Yeah,
one, please?
we'll go back and forth.
It's
We'll volley.
fucking door number 3. Let me goddamn color code and organize and master and dominate this motherfucker.
Oh, sidebar. With all this AI, why do we still not have the closet choosing capabilities that Claire, was it, that had in, oh my God, Clueless?
Oh.
Do you remember the thing that she had on her computer that selected, you could peruse
Yeah.
all the clothes and put it together?
her wardrobe.
Does that actually exist anywhere?
Yeah, Amazon makes it.
Well,
They sell like a mirror and you can shop right on Amazon, but it's not cool like that. It's just to sell you clothes.
anyway, sidebar. Sorry. That was my brain going, oh,
Okay,
sorry.
so if you're paying attention, what happened was we woke up, our alarm went off, and then we lost consciousness. Found ourselves in the center of the
holding
room,
a box.
holding an object.
Yeah.
We don't know what
An
that is.
object. Oh, okay.
And then we felt a serious urge to do something that we forgot about. And what we decided is that now it's our life mission to build a life optimization system that promises clarity and peace, but somehow involves color coding.
I love
Fuck.
this.
Yes.
This gives me peace just thinking about that.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I am excited.
Let's go.
Yes.
All right. Of course, it's a system, not just any system, a framework. One you're suddenly convinced could fix everything if implemented correctly and without interruption for the next 72 hours. It involves color coding, possibly layers.
Fuck yes.
Definitely categories that seemed obvious at the time, but now require a flow chart to explain. You cannot remember what problem it originally solved, but you know it would feel incredible to finish it. Your brain starts assessing colors with authority. Blue, calm. Yellow equals momentum. Red, urgency. Green, who the fuck knows? You open up the Notes app. Immediately create folders. Immediately regret naming those folders, and suddenly a new urge appears. The system needs a physical component. What do you do next? A, buy supplies online immediately, regardless of cost or relevance. B, repurpose random objects you already own in a way that feels unhinged but justified. Or C, stop everything to research the best way to build this system, knowing full well what that means.
Oh,
Wait, so we can shop it out, right?
it out.
yeah, we can go
Or
online.
we can scavenge it out,
Yep.
right? Or we can what?
Research it out.
Just research.
Research the way to do it.
Research it
no
away.
matter the outcome.
Research the best way to build the system, knowing full well what that means.
Yeah. What does that
It
mean?
doesn't say what that means.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Are we answering this like what I probably actually would do?
Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah.
Because if that's the
I am.
case, I would go with B. I would want the immediacy, right? Like I wouldn't want to order something online and have to wait, even if it's overnight delivery. I'd want to, when I'm on a task like that, like I want to do everything I can to get it done right then and there.
Oh, not me. I am going to plot the greatest long-term outcome possible.
So you're researching.
Oh, fuck yes.
Okay.
We are going to tab and sub-layer.
All right, Joe.
This is what, yeah.
You answer this one, Joe.
I feel like this describes what happens to me most nights. I feel
Okay.
like I have this idea that's going to change the world, and I wake up and I try to explain it to my wife, and it's clearly just shit.
Joe gibberish.
There's no, like, it made so much sense. It had colors and charts. I don't know what I would do. I think in this case, what I would do is I would definitely hit up that Amazon and just start buying stuff.
All right, we're going balls to the wall, just
All
buying
right,
stuff.
let's do
Santa's
it.
on. Let's
do
go.
it.
We're buying. Okay. You don't hesitate. You commit. Within minutes, you're purchasing items with the confidence of someone who's already succeeded. Color-coded tabs, a whiteboard that's much larger than it needs to be. Specialty markers described as executive. Something called a modular productivity rail system that you do not remember adding to your cart but feels important. A total flashes on your screen. You nod. This is an investment. As you hit place order, a strange calm washes over you, followed immediately by panic, because now the system is real, and you haven't decided where it will live. You scan your space, mentally rearranging furniture like a deranged interior designer. Where will the system go? A, the wall you see every day, turning the system into a silent authority figure. B, a hidden corner where it can be perfect before anybody sees it, including you. Or C, somewhere wildly inappropriate, forcing the system into your daily life, whether you like it or not.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that I couldn't possibly have chosen option A in the previous answer about shopping, because technically I'd already done that and had all the supplies in my office. Therefore, I was ready for organized analyses. Yeah.
Well, here we are. We're all playing into this adventure. So we have the thing. So where is this system going?
Well, I, in my mind, already have this, like, it's just a vision board. and so my answer would be, it's right on top of my desk.
And the
I
wall
see
that
it
you see every day, like, taking over authority.
Next to my neon sign, like, that is, yes, this is, because if you're going to do the damn thing, do the damn thing.
Yeah.
Like,
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Right where you can see it every day.
Yeah.
Thinking, answer, beep, bop, boop, boop, beep, bop, bop. Buckle up. You choose the wall. Not just a wall, the wall. The one you face first thing every morning. The wall that you know, the wall that knows things about you. By lunchtime, it's become less of a surface and more of a presence. As you begin mounting the system,
It just got sexual. Nosing the wall and nose things about you that you're mounting it.
Brackets.
Hey.
something shifts.
Go on.
My interest is piqued.
The colors don't just organize, they judge. Blue feels disappointed. Yellow is aggressive. Red's an asshole. Green remains ominously undefined. You step back. The wall looks alive. Not literally, but also not. That's when the system does something unexpected. A new category appears in your mind. Not a color, not a task, a question. It echoes softly, like it's coming from the wall itself. What are you trying to avoid right now? No. You laugh out loud, nervously, because of the ridiculousness. Walls don't talk. Systems don't ask questions. But the feeling doesn't go away. The system demands input. What do? A, add a new color, one you've never used before, because it feels like a design problem. B, try to out-productivity the discomfort by adding more structure, more rules, and more boxes. Or C, step back and speak to the wall like it's a coworker who crossed the line.
I'm going to go with D. I'm going to.
Jay just says, fuck this game.
I'm going to say, I would like to tell myself to go to therapy.
We are at lunchtime now, so how much have you ingested as well? So, but the last part was like that you was asking a question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So
what are you
I'd
missing in
probably-
your life, right? So, yeah.
So I'd probably talk to the wall. Like I would answer the question.
Yeah, so you wouldn't,
I'm
like,
so pragmatically,
Buy
like
more
logically
fucking
brained.
tabs or...
All right, let's switch games. We're switching off.
Wait, is
we're not switching
pragmatic
games.
to just start talking to the wall?
To the question that was in front of me, I would want to answer the question.
No, we're gonna start treating like
Where
the
do you
old computer.
stand on ghosts?
Yeah.
Like, do you...
We're gonna start treating like the old text-based games. So we're gonna say we talk to the wall.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
See, this is what I loved about those books that
We
you could
say,
check,
what do we
right?
say to
Because
the
you
wall?
can...
What do we say?
What do we say
We
to the
talk
wall?
to the wall. We say,
Okay, and we're
Why
answering
are
the
you-
question. What are you putting off?
yeah. What,
right.
What are you scared? What are you trying to avoid right now?
What are we?
And
trying
we're
to
gonna
avoid
put.
right now?
We're gonna put. Okay. What are we trying to avoid right now? True self-love.
Womp womp. Tear.
Thinking boop, bop, boop, bop, 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 bop. You look directly at the wall. Your wall covered in color, ambition, and mild regret, and you say it. True self-love. The room goes quiet in a way that means something important just happened. The colors freeze, then without permission, the system responds. Not out loud, not in words, but in a sudden, unmistakable knowing. Blue softens. Yellow stops vibrating. Red unplugs itself and gently falls to the floor. And green finally reveals itself. Green was never a task. Green is rest. Yes. The wall begins rearranging itself, not physically, but emotionally. Boxes unlabeling themselves. Arrows turned into question marks. Entire sections simply opted out. You feel a wave of clarity followed by immediate embarrassment, like realizing you've been aggressively organizing your life instead of listening to it. The wall asks you one final thing, not accusing, not demanding, but curious.
Oh.
If you didn't have to become better, what would you allow yourself to be? Your body reacts before your brain does. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw unclenches. A laugh sneaks out. Half relief, half surrender. Final choice leading to the ending. Do you A, erase one entire section of the wall and sit down on the floor doing nothing on purpose? B, you leave the wall exactly as it is, imperfect and
Words
unfinished.
are hard.
A lot of words. And walk away without fixing it. Or C, you ceremoniously remove one marker, snap it in half, and declare the system done.
Oh man.
That got heavy.
Yeah, we got a lot
Absolutely.
of yeah.
Yeah, because
Symbolism
you've,
there and-
absolutely, you've just organized your entire life to realize that you can organize your entire life to only a certain point, unless you have true enlightenment, which is self-love.
Love.
Yeah.
And green revealed itself as what finally? That asshole.
No, green is rest.
Yeah,
Rest. That's what it finally revealed itself as
But
rest.
everything, and when you, that is why the power of truth, self-truth.
How seriously we're trying to be this whole thing.
How earnest this story got. Like,
Yeah.
It became a metaphor.
Because we started like equating some of these things to like sexual things, whatever you were talking about, like yellow stopped vibrating, red unplugged itself, green was rest. I was like, well, okay, we had an orgasm. That's what happened. Got it.
Yep. I was like, this is true control when everything relaxed, right? When everything went into its true place, right? Then your true path is exposed.
For the sake of, because it kind of sounds fun in that the last three options there, I want to break the marker.
Yeah.
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 Anarchy, bash.
We reject the system we were
Take
trying
that.
to build.
Rage against the machine.
Rage against the machine. All right, C.
I wish we could play music and not
We
get sued.
break the marker. Thinking beep, bop, 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 bop. You take the marker, the executive one, the expensive one, the one that promised clarity in bold, confident strokes.
The one that popped up with a warranty offer. It was so expensive.
And you declined.
Correct.
And you snap it
You
in
knew
half.
you weren't getting anything back.
It doesn't break cleanly. It never does. This is so stupid.
Marker. Sprays
Get
everywhere.
yourself
across the
together, man.
Serious.
Okay.
It never does. There's a small pop. A flick of ink on your fingers. Imperfect. Human. The wall doesn't protest. It collapses. It doesn't demand replacement. Instead, something remarkable happens. Nothing. The system doesn't need finishing. The wall doesn't need fixing. You don't need optimizing. You sit there for a moment, surrounded by colors that no longer feel like instructions. I feel like Asia's just high enough to really be enjoying this.
All of this
She has
All of
ingested
this.
just enough THC.
sounds like it was written by fucking lonely incels. Like the level of just unnecessary language is
Oh my God.
amazing.
This is fantastic. Please finish
Oh
this.
my God.
Restlessness wasn't the enemy. It was a signal that you've been avoiding yourself. The broken marker stays on the floor like a small ceremonial relic. You stand up, not energized, not enlightened, just lighter. And for the first time all day, you don't reach for anything.
Oh my God.
Closing music.
I love that. Like, if you really look at, listen, I know that was a lot, but like, we started off
Holy
waking
shit.
up early and noticing that there was nothing happening, right? And we ended with there being nothing happening. So
Yes.
it came full circle.
So
Yes.
our entire story.
But just
Nothing
it was
happened.
about nothing.
just your the fact that it was like a small amount of ink was on your finger. You are meaningless.
But also the imagery, because I'm like, okay.
The fuck?
I feel like if you want to think of it really cynically, it's like this is what AI thinks of us.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, do anything. It doesn't matter. Your whole life
That's
is
what I'm
dumb.
saying.
It doesn't
This
matter.
yeah, but AI's written.
Good job.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good job.
Man.
You bought some stuff.
Wow.
Good job today.
Yeah, we spent a lot of
Amazing.
money and now it's all meaningless. And that is capitalism.
Oh, wait, hold on. I got a funny
But the
thing.
colors seem softer, mommy.
Please give our story a title. And we'd like to thank you for listening to The Day the System Stopped Working,
Yep.
or When the Marker Snapped, or The Wall That Asked Too Much, or Executive Markers Ruined Our Morning.
Oh, it has to be the wall that asked too much as we had an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Given a small amount of ink upon thine finger. Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, thanks
As
for
I
going on
stare
that,
into the void
that
of nothing.
journey with us.
Yes.
And that's where AI can take you.
See what I was talking about for the need for regulations. Just circle back.
Oh man, but that's crazy that like it can just give us a scenario based game to go, you know. And now we have content for a podcast that may or may not go over well.
Oh my
I don't
Lord.
know.
I mean, Who cares? We had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. We had fun.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, on to the other premise of what we like to do. I do like that it used. I picked up on the term "restless" twice, being part of Ramblings of a Restless Mind. So
Yeah,
I do
that's what
appreciate that theme.
I think that's what it was going for.
Yeah.
It was a
I feel like overall,
interesting.
The story was it's okay to feel restless.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Embrace your restlessness.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And honestly, I think
So
I'd be more.
I'm really, I would be worried about us if we had chosen to stay in bed. Would we have fallen deeper down the rabbit
Into
hole
peril?
of darkness and peril? Like, I sincerely, should we play again? Like, should we open the book and start again?
Right?
Like,
And choose a different one next time, see what it takes us. So this episode turns into 3 hours long. I honestly, so with like the waking up to no noise, I want to do a different answer. I would look at my phone. I would be like, why the fuck did my sound machine go off? Why is my death metal sound machine not playing right now?
Yes.
Because I absolutely would have woken up to that sooner. But, oh man. Well, thankfully I haven't had to use an alarm clock probably since the last time I got on an airplane. I had to get up at 3 a.m. or whatever it was to travel.
Well, we also have a non-AI generated human response in the form of a voicemail.
Oh, how about that? A real human thing. Let's go. Let's.
Now that we're finished with our 40 minutes of AI slop.
Right? Jeez. Fucking robots.
Listen, we never guarantee what kind of time you're going to have. The podcast is aptly named. All right.
But I would like to pause and take a moment and say that, again, Google, I'm sorry about my harsh words. I know that we are working on our relationship, and I just didn't want the progress that we've made to be negated by the conversation that I've had here today. So, again, namaste, Google.
Y'all, when the Verizon outage happened a while ago, we didn't know at the time that it was a Verizon outage. I just get a text from Deja, call me if you get this, immediately followed by, call me. And I was like, oh shit. So I answer the phone and we're chatting. She's like, oh, so apparently I can receive calls. I just can't make any calls. It's my fucking Google phone. I'm going to burn this phone. If you're listening, Google, record me. This is what I'm saying. Going off on a tangent. And then I go to leave that because I'm on Wi-Fi. She was at home at 1. So I go to leave and then I realize it's a data, like a provider issue.
Yes.
And that's why I text her. I
And
was
every
like,
number I was calling was on Verizon.
yeah, I was like, buddy, maybe don't burn your phone yet. It's a Verizon thing, not a phone thing, not a Google thing. So,
A rare day I'm making phone calls, that shit fucking happens.
yeah. It was,
And I'm immediately like, burn the robots down.
I'm so like, whenever I use AI, I use like, please and thank you. And that's great. But also please add this, like using manners. And maybe when the bots take over, they will spare me.
They will show
because
mercy
I've been polite.
upon you. They're going to straight murder my ass.
They're going to be like, that one, she was a cunt.
Oh, I'm on that list, bitch. You know I fucking am.
They're more likely to be like, what a polite battery. All right, here comes the
Anyway, we
voicemail.
digress. All right, voicemail. Hit us with it.
Hi, I was just wondering, this is Apollo. I
Good
was
name.
wondering why people are losing their food stamps.
Oh.
What I'm meaning by that is, you know how some people are on EBT because they're not able-bodied due to existing disability, injury, or other, maybe even parenting. And I was just really set back because I had heard a few of my friends have been declined for their service. And it just makes me worry if I'm going to be one of the next ones to have this happen. I just wanted to ramble my endless bullshit to somebody in hopes that maybe someone that could do something about it can hear and maybe make an influence.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Apollo, first of all, cool fucking name.
Yes. Excellent.
Also, thank you for sharing and reaching out and listening and sharing your rambling thoughts because that's what we're here for.
Yep. We share your fear, man.
Yeah.
We share your fear. It's legitimate fear. Feelings are valid because, yeah, absolutely. A lot of our social services that protect the vulnerable people amongst us are being taken away in just another act of the oligarchy's control of our country. The big, beautiful bill is not beautiful. No. They're riddled Woven within are so many things just to take away from those that have either, even contributed the most from veterans. Mm-hmm. I mean, good God, it can't be explained away. So there's nothing other than the individuals who are in control of making the laws, the individuals who control that make the laws that then create the policies and procedures that allow the monies that all of us pay in on our taxes every fucking month or however you pay at the end of the year, whatever. But we all contribute those taxes. That is something that I'm seriously, it's curious to me. I've seen some content creators talk about how on the right, one of their ideals is to stop paying taxes because they're taking our taxes and they're putting it to what? If it's not going to the social safety net, the social security that's on the check every month, if those monies aren't being distributed to those
social security
who legitimately need it. We're not talking about fraud. The constant idea and the propaganda of fraud is nothing more than propaganda.
Has it happened? Maybe.
Absolutely not. But it's been used again in this fear of weaponry against the other. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of impoverished MAGA are having to realize that the ideals that they were sold are sincerely and deeply hurting them. And it is painful to watch. There are a lot of communities in severely impoverished areas that are food deserts. Mm-hmm. They don't have, not only don't have access to food, they don't have the economy because their economies have been drained, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not just people who are disabled, right? It is individuals who sincerely can't, contribute to full-time work, right? That helps cover them. And there's a whole host of categories that you have to establish and prove, right? It's hard to commit that fraud, and that's a fraud that's been committed is convincing the public that it's super easy to commit fraud and get Social Security. And so they weaponize that bullshit to then go ahead and slip into these, bills and the fucking amendments to the big, beautiful bill that got, Rush and push and, that takes away from the fucking tax-paying rightful owners of that money. Mm-hmm. If you have paid in, you should be entitled to that monies. The only Ponzi scheme is the Ponzi scheme from the oligarchs. They like to say that the Social Security system is a Ponzi scheme. It needs to be dismantled. Well, dismantled, you're going to take it and do what with it? Yeah. No, I don't think so. Also, other countries somehow fucking manage to do this shit. Yeah. Why do we flounder around like we're fucking weaponized fucking idiots? It annoys the shit out of me. And so, I'm sincerely sorry. Yeah. My answer is vote. Yep. We have to coalesce around candidates who are going to be sociologically minded and to protect us. Because right now we're not being protected. We have a goddamn government who is allowing unfettered reign by a dictator. The Congress is doing jack fuck all.
And they don't care because it doesn't affect them. Right. Like, I just think about like the federal shutdown before, right? Like, who did it affect? Exactly what you're talking about.
And the blame game that it was the Democrats when they were in control of neither the House nor the Senate. I mean, it was just so, and the people of this country saw that because we, the people, are not fucking stupid. Yeah. Right? We may have been misled, but we're not fucking stupid when it's actually happening to us. When we're having a hard time buying groceries, when we're watching less literal money go in to be able to survive when you've paid in and are deserving of it. I mean, so many are suffering because it just lies. Prices haven't gone down. They've just taken away. God. Rich people have just made more money. Trump in his first year, yay, he made $2 billion with a B more dollars. The fucking money from Venezuela that we're making from stealing their goddamn oil is going into a private fucking bank account in Qatar that only Trump has fucking rights to control. And if you pay $1 billion to Trump, you can be part of his secret cool society that keeps the world safe. Like, fuck right the fuck off. And so the trickle down effect has to be that people have to come first. Controlling by lobby and controlling by money in our politics, That's the only way that we're going to be able to save our safety nets. And it's not, there's no shame in being on welfare. I was on welfare as a kid. I had to fucking use food stamps. They were paper goddamn like money, play money that I had to fucking go in and actually use. But I sit before you a successful individual because I was able to eat.
Yeah.
Children who go hungry cannot learn. These are just basic biology of cruelty. So it's just a cycle of cruelty. They don't care about taking care of the individuals who should be cared for, which is hilarious since that's a principle of Jesus in a Christian nation. But I digress.
Yeah, we don't have the answer for you, Apollo. I wish we did. I wish we had the superpower to snap our fingers.
I just have weed, water, and words.
Which is expensive in its own right.
Yeah, man.
And we don't have the answer. All we can say is that the right that you do have, given certain circumstances, which are also dumb, is to vote. And so get mad enough. Get angry enough, whatever it is that fuels you.
Come stand with us or sit with us when we protest.
Yep.
You know, like we gotta look out for each other. We have to literally defy the hate thy neighbor propaganda that's just been pushed across our nation. We have to defy that and really show these fucking bastards what Americans are. We may not agree on everything, but you will not own us. You will not control us. We will not watch our people starve. We will not do it. Too many of us will not fucking stand for it in a 2A motherfucking nation. We have had it bred into us that guns are our goddamn right and honor as Americans. Do not tell us that we're going to have to kneel. Huh? Americans? No.
But just don't do it during the national anthem at a football game, apparently.
Correct.
Yeah. Heavy times. That's why coming together and banding together and leaning on the folks that you can.
And I speak in this like, the federal government. It is very, very important that you know who your local legislature is. It's very, very important that you investigate who we're voting for locally and what their stances are. And fortunately here in North Carolina, and I'm pretty sure it's in every state of our nation, there's data readily available about what bills they draft, what bills they support, right? You can get a very clear, good picture of what an individual who obviously has already been elected, right, is going to do. Someone new, right? We got to do a better job with our media of not fucking gargling and ask real fucking questions and just kiss ass bootlicking questions like Jesus Christ. Give me some good old school journalism where you get right to the point. Like, how would you vote this way? These actual legitimate scenarios, like, and not accept word salad, not accept just talking point. Like, it's become so degraded and just accepted to not actually answer anything. Non-answer answer. So, I mean, it has to be at a very, very local level that we start up. But I mean, the obvious possibilities are motherfucking endless because contrary to what Trump says, we are actually highly intelligent. We don't actually need to import workers. I fully welcome people coming here. I fully welcome, but we're pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Like we can do things. We're highly intelligent too. Like, yeah, obviously we want the best and brightest to come here, but the people we do have here are good too.
Yeah. We can all coexist.
Right. And those people that are here have been paying into Social Security and taxes, and that's their motherfucking money. And it's being drained from them, and it's not right. It's not morally right. It is not ethical what's happening in our nation and the use of our funds. The amount of money that we have spent taking Venezuela, and now we're going to fucking buy Greenland?
No.
So our monies are not being used properly.
Oh, you mean building a ballroom at the White House isn't
draping everything with gold?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I know that we started this off obviously talking about AI and we had a very fun game and all that kind of stuff, but I appreciate
but this is a very good and very real question. Yes, most certainly. Very, very nice. Thank you so very much. Yeah. Again, another highly intelligent and exceptionally linguistically strung together question. I love
Yep.
it. I love it.
I loved the vulnerability too. And I think it takes a lot to, even though I guess you're kind of calling into a void, so to speak. But so just thank you so much.
So you're not alone. That's the number one. And you're not wrong to feel fear, right? You're not wrong to be questioning things.
Yep.
It is absolutely okay. We all got to be questioning things.
That's how change happens.
We cannot be complacent. So thank you for literally questioning.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for anybody else out there listening that may have a question or a thought or whatever, whether it's an AI generated, very false journey to a very real, very
top notch,
important
Joe,
question.
10 out of 10, bud. I mean, yeah.
You can give us a call or you can text us. And the number is 919-295-0578. The text will come through. The call will go straight to voicemail. You will leave a voicemail like you have heard today in this episode and in previous episodes. And as I've said, we don't listen to these ahead of time. So we love getting what you got, like Joe said in the past, it might come back to bite us in the ass someday. But so far it's been great. And we want to be open, a safe space for people to ask any and all questions. So we will give you our honest answers. So there's that.
I am never going to lie to you.
Yeah. No. So we can't thank you enough for our listeners and for your curiosity and for your inquisition and your desire for change, whether it be fake or really deep and real,
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, wow. Well, I'm humbled as shit. So I'm going to look at you and tell you to take us out, buddy.
Well, I think that the moral of the story is that we have to together hold a line of ethical love for what we're willing to accept for ourselves and for our neighbor. So we got to love ourselves, we got to love our neighbor, and we got to continue to goddamn ramble because we got to get it out, right? You can't hold it in. So just keep rambling, everybody.
Yeah,
I fucking love you, man. I love you.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us on Ramblings for a Restless Mind. If tonight's rambling sparked any ideas, made you laugh, or just made you think, we'd love to hear from you.
Leave us a voicemail at 919-295-0578. That's 919-295-0578. And your question might get answered on our next episode.
Because chances are, you're not alone. Don't forget to hit subscribe and join us next week for another round of rants, musings, and maybe even some answers.